Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about looping in JavaScript. Now what is a looping statement? A loop is a sequence of instructions that may be repeatedly executed. The loop statement contains a condition that determines when the loop will terminate. Well, a loop comprises of three statements. First is the initialization, where we will initialize a value to a variable. Second is the condition, depending on which a certain number of times the loop will execute, and the increment or decrement statement. The increment and decrement statement will increase or decrease the value of a variable to meet the condition in the loop. So there are three types of loops in JavaScript. First is the while loop, second the do while loop, and the for loop. So first we will discuss about while loop. So here you can see the general format of a while loop. So first we need to type while, then within parentheses the condition, then within the curly braces the statements that will execute depending on the condition. So how does it work? The statements will be executed repeatedly as long as the condition within the parentheses of the while is true. The statement can be simple or compound. After executing the statements, the program returns to the condition and re-evaluates it. So if the condition is still true, the program executes the statements again. So this cycle of testing and execution continues until the condition evaluates to be false. So let us see an example for while loop. As you can see here, this is an example for while loop. The first thing that we can see is the initialization. So I have taken a variable and I have initialized the number. The second is within the parenthesis is the condition that the value of the number should be less than or equal to 10. Then within the loop body we can see that I want to display a message number is equal to the value of the variable number. And the third thing that is important in the loop is the incrementation or decrementation, and this is an incrementation. So here the value of the number will increment each time the loop will execute. So the first initial value of the number is 1. So obviously when I will check the condition 1 is definitely less than 10, then I will display the message number is equal to 1. Then I will do the incrementation of the value of the variable number plus means by 1. So now the value will become 1 plus 1 equals 2. So again it will check the condition, and the condition is 2 less than equal to 10, and in the condition 2 less than equal to 10 is true. So again it will execute the loop body. It will display a message number is equal to, now the value of the number is 2. Then again the value of the number will increment by 1. Again the value will become 3. Now 3 is less than 10. Again it will display a message number is equal to the value of the number 3. Then again the value of the number will increment by 1. Then it will become 4, and so forth. And ultimately when the value of number will become 10, it will check number less than equal to 10. So 10 is not less than but equal to 10. So the condition is true. Again it will display the message, and this time the value of the number will be 10. And then again when the value of the number will increment, 11 is neither less than nor equal to 10. So the condition becomes false. So the loop will stop and the whole code will be executed. So let us run this code, and you can see the numbers are displayed from 1 to 10. Now we will discuss about do while loop. And you can see here the general format for the do while loop and also an example for the do while loop. So in this general format of the do while loop, you can see first statement is do, then the body of the loop is executed, and at last the condition is checked. So there is a difference between while loop and do while loop. So in case of while loop, the condition will be checked in the beginning, and depending on the condition, if the value is true or false, the loop will be executed. So if the condition is true, then and only then the body of the while loop will be executed. But in case of do while loop, first do, that means first the body of the loop will be executed and then the condition will be checked. So the difference is, if the condition is false, the while loop will never execute the body of the loop. But in case of do while loop, even if the condition is false, the do while loop will execute its body at least once, and then it will check whether the condition is true or false, and if the condition is false, then it will not execute the body again. So let us see an example of do while code. So this is an example of a do while code. It is the same program as earlier. So here again we have initialized a value to the variable number. First, no condition is being checked, but the body of the loop is being executed. So document.write the message number is equal to then the value of the variable number. Then the value is incremented and then the condition is checked. So here the value of number is 2 and the condition is being checked as 2 is less than or equal to 10. Whereas in case of while loop, for the initial value the condition was checked, but here first the body has been executed, then the value has been incremented, and then the condition is being checked. Now once the condition satisfies, then again the body of the loop will be executed, again the value will be displayed 2. Here again the incrementation will be done, and then again the condition will be checked, where is less than or equal to 10. Similarly, it will go to the value 10, then 10 is less than or equal to 10. So again it will be executed. So what is the value? Number is equal to 10. Then number plus plus means the value will become 11, and then the condition will be checked. 11 is not less than or equal to 10, hence the code will terminate. So let us run this code and see. And you can see that the values are printed from 1 to 10. Now let us see the for loop. The for loop is also used to repeat statements while the condition remains true. The loop provides specific locations for the 3 statements that comprise the loop. So here you can see the general format of a for loop. So in this general format, you can see that within the parentheses, the first part is the initialization part, the second is the condition part, and the third is the increment or decrement part. So 3 of them is of the same concept that we have discussed earlier. Now here you can see the explanation of the syntax of the for loop. So the first part is the initialization part. Here initialization is the first expression, that is number is equal to 1, which initializes the number variable. This is always executed once as soon as the loop is entered. In this case we initialize number to 1. The second that you can see is the text expression, that is the condition. The second expression is number less than or equal to 10. Now this tests each time through the loop to see if number is less than or equal to 10. So if the text expression, that is the condition, is true, then the loop will be executed. If the expression is false, then the loop will terminate. And the third, as we know, is increment or decrement statement. Here it increments the variable number each time the loop is executed. And the last is the body of the loop, inside where we will write the statements. It might be simple statement, it might be compound statement, which will execute every time depending on the condition of the loop if it is true. Now let us see an example of a for loop. This is the same code as earlier, but it is written in for loop. Here we can see that the initialization, the condition, and the increment all are declared within the parentheses of the for, and within the body we have simply declared what we want to see, and the message number is equal to, and in each time the loop executes, the value of the number will change. So let us see how it works. First, the value of the number is 1. Then the condition is number should be less than or equal to 10. So 1 is less than or equal to 10. Then, and it will execute the body of the loop, document.write number is equal to plus number, that is 1. Then the number will be incremented, number plus plus, and then again it will be checked, number is less than or equal to 10. So yes, 2 is less than or equal to 10. And then it will print number is equal to 2, and so on. So the first statement will be executed only once in the beginning of the for loop. It will not be executed again. So each of the times the increment occurs, the condition will be checked, but the first statement will be executed only once, and so on. And once the value of the number becomes 10, and after increment the number becomes 11, and upon checking the condition, the number less than or equal to 10, definitely 11 is not less than or equal to 10, the loop will stop and the code will be over. So let me run this code, and you can see that the number is displayed from 1 to 10.